Hello children, welcome to the science class. Children, today we will discuss about chapter 3. Okay? So here in this chapter 3 we will discuss about bones and muscles and their importance. So let's start. We can call the human body the most wonderful machine ever built. Like a machine, it is made up of many parts, and each part of the body, like each part of a machine, does special job. So children, we have different body parts: eye, nose, ear, legs, hands, and their works also different. All the parts work together and make the body run smoothly. The different parts of the human body are called organs. The organs of the body do not work alone. They work together with other organs. Several organs working together form an organ system. The different organ systems also work closely together. So here children, organ system, main organs and functions are given. For example, first one is circulatory system. Circulatory system contains heart, blood and blood vessels, and their functions are transports blood to all parts of the body. Then digestive system, it contains mouth, stomach and intestine, and functions are breaks down the blood to produce energy. So like this, nervous system is there, respiratory system, muscular system, skeletal system, excretory system and reproductive system. Different systems have different organs and also their functions are also different. You read, okay? Then two systems which work closely together are the skeletal and the muscular system. Let us learn in details about each of them. So first we discuss about skeletal system. Okay? Skeletal system means skeleton associated. So the hard and strong framework of bones are called skeleton. Bones give the body its shape and size or strength. They also protect the internal organs of the body. Without bones, we would collapse in a soggy heap on the ground, just like a jellyfish. Each bone in our body has a different shape designed for different functions. Okay, bones that do similar jobs often have similar shapes. The bones in our arms and legs part are long. The hip and shoulder bones are flat. And other bones such as those in the spine have irregular shape, and the bones in our hands and feet are very small. Okay, so here one box is given, different parts of the bone, shape of bones and function. Okay, you read. Then almost every bone in our body is made up of same materials. So here we discuss about in which material our bones are made. The outer layer of bone is a thin, dense membrane that contains nerve and blood vessels. The next layer is made up of compact bone. This part is smooth and very hard. Okay. So children, here one figure is given. This is upper layer and this is the second layer, which is compact bone is there. Then the inner layer has holes like a sponge and is filled with cells and fluid. This is the inner layer. Okay. and the innermost part of the bone marrow, is a thick jelly-like substance, and this is the innermost layer of the bone which contain bone marrow, and it makes the red blood cells. So children, 4 layers are there in our bone. Then bones in the head region. Okay, children, you know in the head region one skull is there. Okay, the skull is made up of different bones. Some of them protect our brain, while others make up the structure of our face. The upper and lower jaw are part of the skull. Children, here you see upper and lower part of the jaw. Upper part of the jaw cannot move, but lower part of the jaw can move. That's why we open our mouth wide and chew the food. It also helps us to talk. Children, you remember our skull is made up of 22 bones. Then bones of the trunk. The bones of our trunk include those that make up the bones ribs, that are the ribs, spine, pelvis and hips. So one by one we discuss. First of all, we discuss about ribs. If you touch along the side on the front part of the body, you can feel your ribs. The ribs are attached in the back to the backbone. Some of them are attached in the front to a strong bone in the center of your chest. So in the chest region, we find the ribs. The last 2 pairs of ribs are called floating ribs because they are not attached in the front and join only to the backbone. The ribs form a cage which protects the lungs and the heart. They are also designed to move so that you can breathe in air. Then spine. If we touch the center of our neck, we can feel bumps under our fingers. This is our spine. A spine or backbone. Children, you remember spine also known as backbone, which holds our body upright, means straight. It also helps us to twist and bend the body. The spine is made up of small bones called vertebrae, which fit together to form a long bony column. Our spine protects the spinal cord, a large bundle of nerves that connects our brain with the rest of our body. Okay? It helps prevent any injury to spinal cord. Okay? So the spine or backbone protect the spinal cord. Then pelvis and hips. The pelvis forms a bony ring that protects our bladder, intestine and other important parts. So in the intestine region, we find out the pelvis. Okay, it also helps to transport our upper body weight to your legs. So it balance. Okay, it is made up of 2 large hip bones in front and 2 other bones behind. This is the picture of bones of pelvis and hips. Then bones of the hands. In the hands region, which bones are there? Our arms are attached to the shoulder blades. The delicate collar bones help us to rotate our arms freely. Okay. The long bones on our arms allow us to stretch to reach far of objects. The bones in the finger, hand and wrist help us to grip, draw, push, pull, eat, write and even play a musical instrument. Each arm has 3 bones, humerus, radius and ulna. These 3 important bones are there in our arm. 8 small bones make up our wrist. Twist your wrist around or wave and you will see how the wrist can move. Each hand has 5 long bones. Each finger has 3 bones while the thumb has 2. Okay. Then bones of the legs and feet. Our legs are stretched to a group of bones called the pelvis. The bone of our legs and feet are tough and strong to support the weight of our body. They help us to jump, hop, walk, run, climb and even dance. Our legs have 3 main bones like hand part or shoulder part. 3 bones are there, humerus, radius and ulna. And here legs region 3 bones are there, that is femur, tibia and fibula. 7 ankle bones link our foot to our lower leg bones and 5 long bones spread out from the ankle bones to form the sole of our foot. Attached to these are 14 long bones that make up our toes. Without all the bones of the feet working together, it would be impossible to balance properly. The bones of the feet are arranged in such a way that they are flat and wide so that we stay upright. Femur is the longest bone in our body. Children, you remember. Then joints. What are joints and what is the importance of the joints? The place where 2 bones meet is called joint. Here in this figure can also you mark in this region, in this region, in this region. These are so joint region. Okay, 2 bones are meet. Some joints move and others do not. The joints in the skull do not allow any movement. Some joints like those in our spine move only a little. And some other joints allow different types of movements. They allow us to bend and fold, twist and turn, swing or rotate different parts of our body. There are 4 types of movable joints in our body. Let's see. First one is hinge joint. We have small hinge joints in our finger and toes which help the bones to move backwards and upwards. Only 2 ways we can move, backwards or forwards. Our elbows and knees also have hinge joints which let you bend and then strengthen your arms and legs. These joints are like the hinge on a door and help us to bend but only in one direction, like this. Okay, only one direction only we can move. Here children, you remember ligaments are tissues that connect one bone to another and tendons are those that connect muscle to bone. In higher class we discuss elaborately, just you remember what is ligaments and what is tendons. Then comes to pivot joint. What is pivot joint? The pivot joint in our neck helps us to turn and twist your head from side to side and move it up and down. So this is known as pivot joint. Then ball and socket joint. The ball and socket joints in our shoulders and hips allow our arms and legs to move very freely. These joints are made up of the round end of the one bone that fits into a small cup-like part of another bone. Then gliding joint. Gliding joints are in our wrist and ankle. In these joints, the bones can slide over each other. They allow side-to-side movement as well as backward and forward movement. So this is the 4 important joints, and you remember which joints in which place. Okay. The hinge joint, pivot joint, ball socket joint and gliding joint. Then after skeletal system, then muscular system we discuss. All the muscles in our body form the muscular system. They make up about 2/5 of our body weight. They are found all over the body, from your face and limbs to inner organs such as the heart, stomach and lungs. So everywhere we find the muscle. They have different jobs to do in our body. They do everything from pumping blood to all parts of the body, to helping you lift your school bag. You control some of your muscles, while some muscles do their jobs without you thinking about them at all. Let's see. Smooth muscle. What is smooth muscle? Smooth muscles are present in our stomach and intestine. They contract and relax to allow food through the body. They also churn the food in the stomach. So they do automatically. Okay. Then cardiac muscle. The muscle that make up your heart are called cardiac muscle. So children, you remember smooth muscles are in our stomach and intestine, and cardiac muscle in the heart region. They keep our heart beating so that our blood flows around our body. Just like smooth muscles, the cardiac muscles work by themselves. They automatically do themselves. Then skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscles are found all over our body, from your face to your fingertips. Some work together with your bones so that we can perform different actions like leaping, running, climbing and throwing. They also support our body and give us strength. Then face muscles. We have hundreds of muscles in our face, head and throat. They help us to breathe, eat, talk, sing and even whistle. The muscles in our jaw help us to bite and chew. You move your muscles when you grin, smile or frown. Tiny muscles in our eyes, ears, nose and tongue help us to see, hear, smell and taste. Together, our bones and muscles give our body all the power and strength it needs. So, we should take good care of them and keep them strong and healthy. So, we need to know some steps to keep them healthy and strong. So, there, first one is exercise regularly in the open, eat a balanced diet, drink plenty of water, wear the right kind of footwear, use helmets and pads for protection when you play, see a doctor in case of any injury. So like this we can shape our bones and muscles. Follow these steps in your daily life. Okay, and these are the some keywords you read out. Okay, so this is the chapter about skeletal and muscle. Again children, you read carefully and also remember about face muscle, skeletal muscle, smooth muscle, cardiac muscle. Okay, and also 4 important joints that are pivot joint, hinge joint, ball and socket joint and sliding joint. Okay, and about skeletal system, in hands region which bones are there, in legs region which bones are there. Okay, spine, what is floating ribs, the bones in the head region, how many bones are there in the skull. Okay, and 4 layer of the bone. Okay, so like this children, you read this chapter carefully and read properly, so you remember the important terms. Okay, thank you.